What's up, my melanated sisters? It's me, Daisha Shakila. Come on to the room. The girls are in a bit of a tussle, and it's time to have a conversation about it. Okay, on one hand, you have the luxurious ladies of TikTok sharing their wealth, showing that they have arrived. You know, they are stepping in their Louis, grabbing their Gucci. You know, they're just enjoying the finer parts of life, and I'm all here for it. But it has caused a bit of a ruckus amongst other black melanated queens, and I do understand both sides of the argument. So I thought, instead of us tussling on social media verbally, let's have a conversation. Let's open a dialogue so that we can both understand each other's point of view and then go from there. You know? So on side A, I see the luxurious ladies of TikTok saying, I have arrived. I got my Louis, I got my Gucci, I got my Fendi, I'm taking trips, eating at the finest establishments. You know, I'm doing it. And I have arrived. So sit back, relax, and watch it. Watch me enjoy all that is mine to enjoy, because I've worked my ass off and I deserve it. I understand that flex. If you work for it, you deserve it. Pamper yourself, treat yourself. And then on side B, there's another group of young queens who are saying, that is not luxury. That is not luxury. I don't have to partake in buying the white woman's trinkets in order to be considered luxurious. I don't have to patronize businesses that don't even want you there anyway. I don't have to go through what Oprah went through just to buy a bag at a company, at a store that doesn't even want me there anyway. I do not have to support Fendi, Gucci, and all the other luxury brands that have been, knocked in the past for their ads, for making racially insensitive content on social media, for making, I believe it was Gucci that made that chain shirt, and oh my gosh. So a lot of luxury brands have been, popped on the hand, if I'll say, for doing a lot of racially insensitive stuff. And so what the other side is saying is, though, you are bragging about still patronizing this business that is not black owned, this business that has done more to hurt the black community than to help the black community, and this restaurant that probably wouldn't even want to serve you if there weren't laws in place saying that you could patronize their business just by the color of your skin. I agree with both of those arguments. Now, when I see my luxury sisters stepping in their Louis and their Gucci and they driving Benzes, I'm not gonna lie and say that, oh, that stuff doesn't matter. It makes you feel good. And the attention, the looks that you get as a black woman to walk around in some red bottoms, even in your own community, people oh, it's a status symbol. So who doesn't want to be seen as somebody that's up here? I think a lot of times in the media, when we see black women, she down, she out, she's struggling, she got 10 baby daddies, and so to start this luxury black woman movement is showing that we're more than women that could get on camera and shake some ass. We can afford to treat ourselves. We can afford vacations. You about to see me, dancing, in the islands of Waikiki. So, and then there's this other side that I get, because it's why are we still spending money with these companies that don't represent us? When you speak on the black luxury movement, a lot of those labels that they're portraying are not black labels. We could bring that money back into the black communities and really pull our people up, by shopping black. And we scream so much about how Black Lives Matter and how we should all, give back and shop black and all this other stuff. But then there's this whole movement saying, no, if you want luxury, give your money to the white man and maybe the white woman, but not back to your black communities. So we're not seeing the luxury movement with puffs or, rocking black brands or doing things that look too urban. A lot of people feel like that aesthetic is more so Europeanized, with the straight hairs and fix your nose and wear all the makeup, and that's luxury. And I get that too. But on my end, I personally feel like luxury is the ability to say, fuck you, I'm not going to work today. I want to lay in bed. I want to go to the spa. I want a facial. I want a full body massage. Like, I want to rest, because that's something that the Black woman hasn't been able to do, and that is get her freaking rest. Now, she can work. She can work and work and work and work and work, and who doesn't know the Black woman that works all day? Yes, she might be able to treat herself with these luxurious trinkets, but does she have the opportunity to really rest her head? Does she have the, what's the word I'm looking for? The ability to really take a break? Can she afford a nanny for the day to take care of the kids so she doesn't have to? Is someone there to run her household? That to me is luxury. Luxury is the ability to say, fuck you. Fuck you. I do what I want on my own terms. If you're still punching the clock and you're doing all these things, why would you be spending so much of your income on, you know, trinkets or that trip that you take once a year and you don't have any assets that appreciate? Like, the trip is nice, don't get me wrong, but when you come home, if you got to like work and grind 12-hour shifts, 13, 24 hours, however long you can work, just to be able to get caught up and do it again, like, is it worth it? I don't know. Like, and then I guess there's this other side of me that says, who defines luxury? What is luxury? What does it mean to be luxurious? Like, do I have to have my hair straightened? Like, do I need a lace front with some baby hairs? Like, do I have to get my nose done, you know, make it smaller? Do I have to get, you know, like a face beat? Like, can I not rock, you know, some Tim boots, or not Tim boots, because those are not owned by Black people, but can I not rock some Manietas? What is Master P's shoes called? But can I not rock some of those and still have the same respect? Can I not be luxurious if I just woke up and decided I didn't want to do anything today? You know, can I be luxurious if I don't work 80 hours a week? You know, can I be luxurious by just being my natural self? To me, I say yes to all of that. Like, all of that is luxury. I feel like showing off your stuff and saying, hey, look, this is Black owned, but I also like my other stuff. I also like my trinkets. Call it what you want. I like my trinkets. I think we all do. We live in America. It's very capitalistic. Like, if you live in the United States or England or any of those countries, even if you don't, you know that the respect you get by what you wear is on a whole nother level. So I say all this to say it doesn't matter what luxury is. It doesn't matter if you say, look at me, I'm showing off for the people. Do you? For the people that, you know, they don't really care for it because it's coming across as very materialistic and not being supportive of one's communities, I totally get that too. But instead of each party, because what I see is that, you know, the person who doesn't support the movement might say, hey, and that's not luxury. And then, you know, the other person says, oh, but you wouldn't know because you broke. Oh my God, like, you know, like, we don't need to have that type of conversation. You know, when they make a comment, it's like, ooh, sis thought she ate, but now I gotta respond. Like, no, we don't. We can agree to disagree. There's a whole community of people. Everybody's not gonna be on the same page. Everybody's not gonna agree to the same things. Let's start having a conversation instead of having a bunch of clapbacks. And one thing I want to say, I received the clap back because I don't like the Black woman luxury TikTok that shows where the woman is being taken care of by a man. Because a lot of those, in my opinion, are trinkets. And then I saw one girl that said, you know, like, oh, what is like dating a billionaire? I got a billionaire. It was very braggy and it was cool. But as I watched the video, I'm like, yo, this is not a billionaire. There's no penthouses. There's no courtside seats. There's no box at the top. Like, this ain't no billionaire. You know, like, if you did all this for yourself, give yourself credit. You don't have to pretend to have a man to take care of you, millionaire, billionaire, high value man. Like, yo, take care of yourself. And so that was my issue with that. And then I commented and I was like, hey, no offense. And then I made my comment. But of course, sis took offense. And, you know, like, oh, you never dated a billionaire, so you wouldn't, da 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 da. And I could have clapped back, like, bitch, you haven't either. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to see that. I don't want to be that. You know, and a lot of people agreed with my comment. It got like crazy likes, and then I was gonna screenshot it. I think I did, but it kept going crazy to the point where she deleted my whole comment. But either way, I say all that to say, ladies, let's embrace sisterhood and agree to disagree. Like, I do feel both sides, and I think every black girl can understand both sides of that argument and not feel the need to tear another black woman down, because I don't want this movement to be another reason to like put a what do you call that, space in between the black community. Like, we already have that. We have black men versus black women. Now we have luxury versus non-luxury. Like, stop allowing these opinions to divide us. And yes, we can have a difference of opinion. We can agree to disagree without all the fighting, without all the arguing, without all the, I'm gonna make a video fussing you out and fussing you out because you don't know luxury and I'm this and I'm that. Like, no, we don't have to do that. That's just my humble opinion. You guys, if you like this video, hit the like button, share it. Let's have a conversation. Drop me a comment. Do you feel like I was wrong? Do you feel like I'm right? What do you think? And let's talk about it. Anyway, happy holidays.